there are no more side quests to do, and I was about to say no evolutions to do either, because I didn't really do any grinding, but I just checked, and I guess from, just playing last time and fighting the events and bosses or whatever, I do have some people who can now digivolve to, I guess, preferred forms that I was looking forward to. So let's just go do that real quick. Because, for example, while Tentomon is only able to evolve to Kabuterimon, he's not one of the ones. Ryudomon is. This one should be Ginryumon, and therefore, let's send him down the path towards the King Dragon Sword. That's what Oryuken is. Or he's just Oryumon, so the King Dragon monster. Anyway, he becomes silver. Even though he's not actually silver. I wonder if the Gin in Ginryu is not meant to be silver. Maybe it's supposed to be something different. Anyway, he's longer now. Alright, I do have notes for this. Kotemon is not ready yet to become Gun, but this Bakumon, I think most of the Bakumon are able to become Bakemon. So let's have at least one Ghosto. There we go. Ghost acquired. Now, you can become, I guess it's a Blue Meramon, that's definitely a Phantomon. Not a clue. Not a clue. So when are they going to put Soulmon in the game? If you don't know, Soulmon is another champion-level ghost. He's just Bakemon with a witch hat, but apparently he's supposed to evolve from Bakemon, so I don't know how that's meant to work. But it's like not even a palette swap. They just slapped a hat on his face and called it a new Digimon. Anyway, I didn't mean to back out that far. Next... you're over here now. Yes, Salamon here can go down her proper path. Because we've seen a black Gatomon already, but that's not highlighted here. So, Pupper, turn to Kato. There we go. Katomon. You're still very small. Next. Yeah, not you. Hiroshi. Become the Kamen Rider you were meant to be. Henshin. There. I guess he doesn't have a red scarf, he has red hair, but... I mean, he's basically a Kamen Rider. Look at the face. Although he doesn't kick, he has big spike hands. I'm sure there's a Kamen Rider with big spike hands. Anyway. Here he is. Actually, you can become... Okay, well... This one would have to be Dino Beamon, because this one's Stingmon first. This one would be Pyldramon, because this is XVmon first. This would be... Okuamon? And... I don't know. Did they take away your ability to become Ken and Beamon? I never did that back in Cyber Sleuth, but it was kind of funny, where it's like, alright, we can become a Kamen Rider, and then we can go become Dendrobium. But I guess that's not happening this time around. So you have your... Man, they made Jawgrass super easy. They just need to have the correct base personality. In fact, they have the same requirements. No level, no bond, just exist properly. And of course, the proper agent rank. They made evolution so much easier, but then they gated it. So I guess that's how they're meant to, you know, moderate levels. I also don't know what you are. But you're definitely not Dendrobium. Anyway, back to the ones I was looking at. Oh yeah, I've had this Karamon for a while. And I've been avoided turning him into anything else, because, like, well, I could have gotten a Chrysalimon, and I didn't. And there's these two guys, but, I mean, I have so many Tsumemon because of all the Pagumon I got. In fact, this guy came from a Pagumon, so just become a Chrysalimon. Just do it. Become what you were meant to be. It's funny, I have to remind myself that Chrysalimon didn't appear in Bokuda no War Game. Caramon warped Digivolve to Inframon in that movie, and then to Diaboromon. Chrysalimon did appear in Tamers, and then a whole bunch of them combined together to become Inframon. But, like, that was the first appearance of Chrysalimon, I believe, in anime. Chrysalimon didn't make an animated appearance until Tamers. But he is very recognizably the next stage of evolution for, Caramon to Inframon. I mean, it's a very good, very clear design. Let's see. I have this Ganimon, but I had a second one, right? Yeah. You have more stats and potential, and I think you still only can become Raremon and Sealamon. But, you have two other options that you could possibly build towards, provided you get enough speed or defense. You might actually be able to get this one. So I'll leave you to become that, but you, at level 10, can become Raremon, so let's just go get a Raremon. Become Digimuck. I mean, it's basically the same thing. They're both sludge monsters. They're both sludge monsters that aren't slimes. Right? Like, they're both meant to be poisonous trash. Though, you can't really be mad at this guy's face. Look at him. He's just happy to be here. Or he's in writhing pain and is unable to scream. One of the two. And then the last one I had on my list here. Where are you? Right, my other Lunamon. Since I got Lekismon, I might as well send you to this guy with the round head. I don't know what it is. I also don't know what these other two are, but at least I can reach this one. That requires more HP. I guess that's... Well, the attack is not going to be in striking distance because we're int type. And this one is also attack. So let's just go for this one. Who is this round head? Oh, Yukidarumon. Yeah, that is a big round head. Okay. I didn't have anybody else that can go to him before. I mean, I guess I had a Gomon at one point, but then I made a Mikakumon, and I apparently did not recognize the round head from the same evolution tree. Well, actually, you're right here. I have another Gomon, is what it is. Well, that's everyone who could evolve. I mean, everyone else here can evolve, but it's either nothing new or I don't know what to do with the babies. Who to send them towards to replace. Also, I need to do something about you, because you are currently int training when you definitely should be attack training. I'll deal with your personality later. Anyway, now that there are no more Digivolutions and no more side quests to do, it's time to sleep. Good, just rest until tonight. Progress this plot. Alright, our SP and HP are recovered, even though I think we're pretty full. Hiroko's here. Wait, it's night, though. I was like, she's here in the morning? You hear a high-pitched female voice coming from downstairs. Well, I mean, I suppose it could be any one of three. Yeah?
黒い影そいつもしかしたら卵泥棒の時のあれお客さんっていうかその格好
You probably saw her on TV.
まさか昨日テレビに映ってた人
Yep.
この人はコスプレしてて
Inori, you do know she's seen Digimon already, right? Because, she was there? I think it's fine to let her know. Well, maybe it's not, because she's Hiroko. I just feel like it'd be a waste to try and hide it from her. Like, she's gonna figure it out. Never mind. I'm not even in my uniform right now. I'm wearing regular clothes. Yeah, I've got my holster and all that, but like, that's about it. And my goggles. But that's about it.
今から新宿駅に行くわよ。あ、レイヤーさんもおいでよ。映ってくれたら話題になりそう。
I mean, she was gonna go along anyway.
よくわからないけど、黒い影がいそうな場所を案内してくれるなら行くわ。それじゃあ早速出発しましょう。新宿駅で配信のネタを探すわよ。
Minervamon joined the party. Oh, formally. Finally. Does that mean I can actually control her as opposed to her auto-fighting? Like, do I actually see your stats now? No. It's just that she wasn't in the party earlier. She rejoined the party is what it is. Never mind then. She's also back down to level 1. She was leveling up with us. Even though it was, like, capped? I don't know. But she's also gaining experience points. So, I don't know. Did I level you to 19? I don't remember, because you were leveling, like, pretty slowly. Or do you just level with the story? Well, anyway. Right, one thing I somehow didn't notice when I was in the costumes tab. You know, I can change my clothes. What I didn't notice is I could change their clothes. I could make her into Yuko, with her goggles on her arm. I could make you Mimi. Why does that fit so well? That's like really surprisingly fitting. Put her in swimwear. Make her a Palamon. She gets to be Mimi or Palamon. Oh, I guess here we have either Tai or Agumon, and then Kanan has Hikari or Gatomon. I guess it all works. But that's fun. I don't know about making her into Yuko. Though I guess I don't know about putting her in Nokia's clothes either, so this is probably the safer option. But also, Agumon, although I think he's still going to be wearing his hoodie. But you could make him into Yugo. That feels extra mean. Huh. And you can make him Takeru. Wait, that makes less sense now. Well, I guess you're not going to dress her up as Yamato. But that's funny. And he gets... The fact that he has his, like, power tattoos on his arms makes this whole outfit even crazier, I feel like. It matches the rest of the clothes, which is kind of wild. Oh, and he gets goggles. And then he could be Patamon. I believe Patamon is supposed to be, at least not in this game, but in other media, Patamon is one of the possible pre-evos for Agumon, so this actually also works. Also, Patamon is a precursor to most Angel Digimon as well, so... Look how big those shoes are. Patamon's feet aren't like that, are they? I mean, I guess, yeah, we're dressing him up, but the hood is most of Patamon right there. I kind of want to make this all Digimon right now. There we go. We have a team of Digimon. We have Agumon, Palmon, Patamon, and Minervamon. This is going to be so fun. It's nighttime. Everybody quiet. Don't call attention to yourselves. Okay, but look at my team. Oh, and Hiroko, why don't you have a costume? Why can't I give you a costume? Also, Inori, where'd you go? Honestly, the Palmon hoodie looks good on her. It actually makes it work. Yeah. I feel like you're the odd one out now, not you. But no, seriously, why can't we give her a costume? Would that be considered too fun? Higashi Shinjuku. Division Square, because we have to go into the station, don't we? Look at him run along! Oh, we just have to go through here. Eyewitness reports mentioned a sighting at the end of the platform. So doesn't mean we have to actually go In? Oh, that's the wrong way. I can go in this one. I see the arrows. Just quick step down the stairs. Now, I know I've been here before, but did anything else show up? How long has I been there? Hello? What you're seeing right now is one of the outer dungeons from ages past. Harrowing trials await within. I'll register this outer dungeon so you can access it any time. To try later, come see me in the in-between theater. Oh, that's handy, so I can just find these around now? This term is given to areas within phase electron space that are scattered across the world. Among them, the outer dungeons from ages past are said to contain some of the most difficult trials ever. Although not required, it's recommended that you clear them and obtain the many rewards within. Outer dungeons is entered in the registry once discovered. To speak to Mira in the in-between theater to take them on. I mean, I'm sure I could just use it here as well, but it's nice that it's like, alright, you've seen it, you can access it whenever, you don't have to go to the place. But I can also just access it here, right? Yeah. I saved. Let's see what's going on in here. What awaits within? Got a giant V-pet. Command, play message. Sorry if that gave you a scare. Don't worry, I'm harmless. This place here is called the Outer Dungeons. Who's speaking right now? If this message is playing, that means you and I are the same. I, too, am a human, lost in the digital world. Oh. What's that have to do with a giant V-pet in front of me? Through Digimon, I've come to learn the truth of this world. Though I'm sure the same is true for everyone who wound up here. You see, I owe so much to the Digimon here, so I've decided to put together some games to thank them. You didn't want to escape, you just wanted to play games? That was my actual job before I ended up here, but of course, so much more is possible within this world. You were a game designer in the outer world, showed up in this in-between land, and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep making games. Fair enough. It's kinda sad that none of them have been cleared yet, but as a developer, it's a job well done, no? In any case, this message will only play when another human enters the space. I wouldn't mind if a fellow human would be the first to clear them. Well, there are plenty of rewards to be had, so why not give it a try? Hi, Leomon. Alright, before I go up ahead, this must be done. Leomon? Uppies. Yeah. This is great. The Digiride system is the opposite of a mistake. It's the best thing that could have been done. This message has been locked. Unlock condition. Avoid receiving a single preemptive attack from the enemy. Oh, so I have to go and play the fight before I can move on? Push the button. Launching program. Series 1. Perform medical check. All Digimon in good condition. Survive to the end 2. What happened to 1? They're so cool and ferocious. I've assembled the Digimon I love. If you can survive until the end, you win. Survive until time is up and the party's wiped out. I get reward money, medical spray deluxe, and friendship S. So I have to avoid any preemptive attacks to get the bonus chest. Certain Digivice functions are not allowed, which means I probably can't swap my party around. Anyway, Budaimon. Slice and dice. I'm sorry. What is this Bodamon made of? Why? Alright, ice, wind, darkness. That's all we can use on you. Also, bump up the speed a little bit. Come on now. Okay, well, don't miss. This is... Why is this Bodamon like an actual god? I can't swap my party. My party is locked. Luckily, my party is balanced. No, it is not. I do not have a data type up front. We just gotta go. Alright, use your Kiriste Gomen. Wait, this Boromon can't hurt us unless it uses a normal attack. Acid Bubbles does no damage, it just reduces defense. Now I'm extra confused at this fight. You're doing the least damage for the most cost. Alright, took him out. You're so cool. I can't open my Digivice. Alright. Dual Tsubame Gaeshi. Tsubame Nimai Gaeshi. Okay. Fist of the Beast King is not it, huh? Oh, apply taunting. I'm gonna spend this now, because I gotta lay on the damage. You know what I just realized? My items tab also doesn't work. I don't have a healer up front. I understand the challenge now. I am scared. Oh, why do you... Oh, because you're virus. You know what? Boost Budaimon. He's like the only one who can do anything. Excuse me? What's your level again? Oh! Huh. Well, I mean, you have a heal. Heal, please. Oh, that wasn't enough. Alright, Budaimon, it is up to you. Alright, Budaimon. Don't die. It hurts. You, how dare you? I don't think I'm getting out of this. I don't have access to my second team. You have Rally Blessing, let's let you get up. Rise like the Phoenix. He's still alive. He's trying his hardest. Unfortunately not enough though. There's no tanking that. I can guard it, but I'm not gonna live another turn after that. No, I'm not gonna live that turn either. I'm gonna return to the lobby. I'm not ready for that. Flee. We'll deal with that later. Because, wait, so then where can I find more of these? Because this was number 2. Now I really want to go find others. Because if I found number 2, there's got to be a number 1 somewhere, right? Time to leave. Will you let me? I'm going to go waste time now. I'm not intentionally wasting time, but I'm going to be wasting time. That's not a thing anymore. Where would I find these? I happen to find that one there. I would assume in a totally, like, different area. Like, not in here anymore. Grab that. We'll go up. Unless I see another one around? I don't. Man, I stumbled across one and now I've ruined the entire pacing I was going to try and go for. I was like, yeah, we'll just continue the main story. There's nothing that'll stop me. Hey, look, something's stopping me. I mean, like, a crowded street isn't really gonna be a stopper now, because that was in the train station. And it doesn't look like they show up on the map until I access them. So the question is, where can I access them? Better one over here. Or are they gonna be in like an underground areas? What? Oh, that was just a visual bug. Okay.
Yes.
There's probably one in Akihabara. Like in the back roads. I'm not allowed this way. So let's head over there and see. Well, did I run through this earlier? I don't think I did. There could be one over here. Just, you know, in the middle of the road, maybe? I feel like they should be pretty easy to see. Okay, no, I feel like this is too close to the last one. So, I'm gonna go find a taxi while picking up all the stuff.
Yes.
I'm going to Akihabara, and we're gonna see if I can find anything around here. Like, I assume it's gonna be in one of these back alleys. Oh, there might even be one near home. There's a card shop guy. That.
Yes.
Oh, I wonder if that part that was blocked off, in the alley near home, there's one, there we go, is open. Well, I'm still curious. Like, which one is this one? Is this one gonna be easier? Is this one not gonna have champions that'll one-shot me? There's another V-Pet. What's the condition for this? Use Digitac to defeat enemies in a single blow 10 times. Oh. That requires me to be very strong. I don't know if that'll be happening. That's a big, Depamon back there. But it looks like everyone is, well, champion and below. Also, I didn't realize that this... Oh, look! Doraemon. Or those Dodomons? I can't tell from here. I didn't realize the map was actually just visible back here. I noticed because there were enemies showing up on it, but I didn't know if that was the case. Let's just do a quick save for no real reason, because I get kicked back out here anyway. Let's do a quick change. Leomon, I'm sorry, I gotta swap you because I need a data type. Alright, let's see what this challenge holds. Is it just defeat the Repamon in the back? Under program. Alright, everyone, good check. The theme is Samurai and Ninja. You must defeat the boss at the far end within the time limit. It's a Kamaitachi Master. Defeat the boss at the end. The part is wiped out, time runs out. And the reward money is only 5,000. And this is Time Attack Boss Battle 1. Which means I still didn't find number 1 of the other type, which was Survival. Can access that.
Yes. Yes. いいぞ。よくやった。おう。
Alright, got that.
あいつだ。
Ally Strike first. Single Digimon. Frozen Bullet. This is infinitely more doable.
やるんだ。
Oh, you do take more damage from this. I see. You're taking damage from the steel, not from the... Alright, because you're data. This, however, should obliterate you. Also, I didn't look. Is there a time limit actually going on, or am I, like, invisible timer? Oh, the timer is the quest indicator. Okay. Well, in that case, I should run to that Repamon. Out of the way. So that is a tall Renamon, and then they get smaller. Alright, you're gonna be largely ineffective. Tsubame Nigai Gaeshi. Very cool. Leomon would not be of help here. Hi guys. Is there another set of Doraemon? Because apparently I'm not strong enough to, actually, like, wipe these guys out in one go. A bunch of small guys? No? Oh, that's a Gindumon. Hang on. Oh, I accidentally ticked it up to 5. Like, on the one hand, you can flick the speed at any time to speed it up. On the other side, you can flick it at any time, which means if I'm in the middle of an animation, when I come out of it, they'll be like, alright, your next one will be times 5. And I'm like, but what if I don't want to? I can switch to reserve members to buff them, but I don't have access to reserve members. What if I just ignored you?
Yes.
Nope. Nope. Oh, I didn't actually get to attack. The fight just starts. You are still large, huh? Wait a minute, why can't I see... Yeah, I should know, I have one. Weak to data. I didn't bring any data types. You're a vaccine, that's right. Fire. Oh, my entire team is... My entire team is not spec to fight this. Oh, I guess you are. But you're the only one. Everyone else is at disadvantage. And I'm 100% sure you can't be put to sleep as a boss. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna shut up. I'm 100% asleep. Just leave me alone. No one talk to me right now. Okay, this part I expected. This is, yeah, magic. Why are you so much weaker than everyone else? You were weaker than the Gindumon. What do you mean? The Gindumon was more of a boss than you were. I'm so confused. Okay. I still can't open the other thing because I didn't one-shot enough guys. Neither do they respawn for me to one-shot them. Congratulations on completing the quest. Here's a present from the master. Oh. Digivolution, yeah. Digivice uses restrictions. Within the mission area of an outer dungeon, the majority of our Digivice features will become disabled. Full functionality will be restored upon completing them. Or failing them. So this Repomon is my gift? Oh, I can talk to you. I'm a sickle and I love to slash. And I'm a weasel, the cute and popular one. The two of us together make Repomon. Oh, you just give me free Digimon? Oh, you just give me free Digimon! I can finally share my material with the outside world. Let's sweep everyone away with a big wave of comedy. You're a comedian? I didn't pick that up. Well then, where are you? Repomon. I'm guessing you're the level 15 that I haven't, you know, leveled. I mean, I feel like I should name him now. I just don't know what, because I wasn't ready. But protect this one. The other one can become whatever, even though he has way better stats. But this guy's special. Alright, and this is... Yeah, use Digitech to defeat enemies in a single blow 10 plus times. If I go back in and... it probably has to be in one run. Which means I have to be much stronger in order to wipe him out. And considering Lekismon has 300 times damage on most of them, it's not enough. So we'll come back when we're stronger. But that's one complete. I'm glad I found that one. That one was significantly easier. Well, actually, I wonder how well Lekismon would do against that Greymon and that Bodamon. Because that's a very different set of beasts with a data type that can actually handle them. I don't suppose there's anything else around here. Like, watch there be a second one and I'm just wrong about everything. No, that's where Questy was. Alright, but I'm sure there's one by the house.
Yes.
So let's go check there real quick. In this alley here. Let's see, is it back over in this corner like I've been expecting? Or is there plot instead back here? Actually, it was the other side, wasn't it? Oh, is there one here also? No.
Yes.
This either has more plot to it, or there will never be plot to it. But the blocked off point was on the other side. I really don't know why I keep picking these up. I see a shiny and I must grab it, even though I don't know what they're for or what use they are. But I see it and I gotta have it. It is open now. These aren't blocked, which means I thought so. My hunch was correct. What are you? So much for the plot. I found dungeons. The side quests are done, but not the side material. What do we got here? This is another survival. Okay. And this is avoid receiving a single preemptive attack. Alright, well, we're gonna keep this party because it's balanced type-wise. Or at least attribute-wise. I don't know so much, attack-wise. But we'll see if this one is easier if this is the level 1. Launcher Program Series 1. Yes, strive to the end 1. There's a bunch of slimy Digimon trying to get covered in the goo and poop. Oh no. If you can escape from them until the end, you win. So, survive the timer. Although, I guess I can fight them without spending, or to get them out of the way. But otherwise, the timer is always rolling. What's the Pokemon? I gotta survive a minute and a half. Why are these babies so tanky? And like, time isn't running here, so this is just me getting something out of the way. Although I guess also battling and surviving aren't quite the same. Well, I guess dying is losing, surviving. The preemptive attack is the one I want to avoid. Or succeed at, rather. Which means I gotta be fighting everybody if they get too close. They are rushing me. Okay, well, how is this supposed to know it's gonna be a bunch of Pokemon? I need Fire, Darkness, and Null. I mean, I should just use Soul Fear, even if it's an AoE. Interestingly, Null type is different from the basic attack elementless type. Oh, Numemon showed up. But I need to get all these guys out of the way. Otherwise, I'm gonna get attacked, and I don't want to get attacked. I only do the attacking. Detonate all the slime babies. I assume recovery is also disabled. Oh, you don't do any real damage until you attack either, huh? Nope, they're getting too close. I must clear my area. Just have you attack. Also, just have you attack. Budaimon does the most damage because he can actually access a type. Though he's still only doing double damage than everyone else. Yeah, it's not so much the damage that I'm worried about. It's the losing the bonus objective that I'm worried about. It's only been like 10 seconds? Not even! I get paranoid though. You know what would speed it up though? If I could one-shot them, but that's not happening. Because they're so tanky. And they're probably built to be super tanky so that way you don't one-shot them. Excuse you. Do that more. That does nothing to me. Wait. Time is moving so slow. I mean, I may as well just... I'll build it up again soon enough. Not the Garamon. Alright, well, the viruses actually I can do way more against. Well, you can't, but, you know, everyone else can. Oh, you're still stupidly tanky, though. Here, let's make that easier. That is bad damage. That is awful damage. Ouch. You have heal. Do it. But, like, I'm running out of SP now. They did mention the poop. That really did no damage to you, huh? Nope, I don't have SP for anything anymore. You don't. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. You don't need that. You don't need that. I meant to survive out in the outer world. I don't need you to slowly recover in this fight and waste more time. No. No, 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 no. Unnecessary. You don't need heal. Alright, we're not fighting the Nebulous. Even though they don't really do damage. You're keeping me here forever. Die. Like, why would you need to do that? Why is that necessary? That prolongs the singular fight that doesn't eat, like, the time of the challenge. That just makes... all it does is whittle me down more. That's not even an endurance test. That's just obnoxious. Oh, Sukamon. If I run away far enough, actually, they lose track of me. They don't know I'm here. They know I'm here. I didn't want to fight the Garamon, but that's who it attacked. Wait, why is it not giving me any options? Oh, it is. Just not telling me too much. I swear, if you have heal, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, I have no SP and I can't use items. Oh, you don't need to paralyze me. That just slows it down. This is depending on me getting my gun again. No, especially not Budaimon. Oh, come on. Oh, it's just obnoxious. Oh, come on. Ow. Oh, heal. Okay, well, I'm just not gonna take the chances. Alright, I'll lose track of me for a second. No! The challenge! Oh, it's so annoying though, because it keeps spawning so many of them.
Yeah.
I haven't got one of those in a bit. Man, that's so annoying. Because it keeps spawning them and they're ridiculous. Ow. I mean, it's a challenge room, I know, and I'm probably supposed to be able to do this better at a higher level. Man! I got so thrown off by the stupid Numon being able to heal, where it's just like, well, now you're making this more tedious, and now I want out. Like, I could have fought more of them, but now I'm just stuck in these fights that don't eat the time. It just eats my time, which is worse. I tried to attack the Pabamon too, but he was too close to stop the attack. Like, I gotta kite them somehow. 5 more seconds. I'm so mad. 1 battle. 1. Also, I don't need to fight them, except for when they approach me. So I might be able to do the other survival one, but I'm not gonna do that. Don't be like a... It's a rare mon. I want to get out. Can I go with you? Yeah, I'll take you. I just digivolved one though, so you're much less special now. Plus, I hated all of that. Gloop, bloop, bloop. Gloopy, gloopy, gloop. Me like singing. You sing together. Guess what? I only received a single preemptive attack. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I could have had it. I was so close. The attack didn't come out fast enough to stop it. Alright, back to the quest. There could be one in Nishi Shinjuku. At least unlock it. I don't need to do it, but I should go around and look for one at least. Right, is there another one on the other side? That one probably leads to a, if it's symmetrical, leads to a dungeon. Doesn't look like it. No, this just leads to another area. Have I been here? Oh, it's just a park. I have been here. I don't suppose there's an outer dungeon sitting around here somewhere. Like in an awkward corner or something?
Yes.
Not behind the toilet? No?
Yes.
There wouldn't be an outer dungeon inside a dungeon, right? Now that I asked that, I don't know. Because, like, you could put one there. Otherwise, there'd be one inside here again. But this is, like, the only place in Nishi Shinjuku. This is... Wait, Nishikaido Overbridge. Oh, this is this area. I ran around here earlier, didn't I? And I didn't find it? Or, well, I didn't find one, not it. And then I ran to the other side, didn't I? And still didn't find anything? Yeah, because I went this way. There's the taxi. Go across. There's a big old nothing. Big old nopes. Right, and this heads over to Higashi Shinjuku. Because I can just go into the subway here. Okay. Okay. I think I can continue now. At the very least, I have found them. And because I have found them, that is good enough for me. Now then,
よし
what's happening over here? What are you so excited for?
カメラ回そうかな。
Oh. This is a public space. Is that okay?
ごきげんよう。オカル東京 TV です。今日は緊急でカメラを回しています。噂されている新宿での怪現象、その真相を。
I hear things happening.
何あれ。ねえひろこ、待って。ちょっとみのり、もうカメラ回ってるよ。後ろ、ひろこ、後ろに。後ろがなんだってのよ。脅かさないでよね。
Okay, but like you've seen monsters already.
ほら何もな。
Oh, well that's different.
何あれ。お化け。ひろこ。
Okay, but that one's like actually dangerous.
なんなんだ今の。
I hope they shut down the trains because we gotta chase him. So now it's here, huh?
まさか地上に落ちた卵を探してここまで。
I guess. Same as you.
まだ卵を狙っているのかも。反応の場所に急ぎましょう。ひろこ、気を失っちゃったみたい。
You know, for someone who's really into the occult and like seeking things, she's got a really poor resistance to them.
その子はここに残していくべきね。いちいち気絶されたら面倒見きれない。
Yeah, exactly.
ひろこ、ごめん。あと
Oops.
そこの柵の先から地下に行けそうね。さあ、行くわよ。
New dungeon? Ooh. Nah. A dark shadow, Sound familiar? We saw one on the roof of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building just before the Shinjuku Inferno. I also saw one when I was in the egg room. It could be related to the anomalies that'll bring it all about. Give me a detailed sit rep. Yeah, will do once I get to it. We just left her slumped up on the side here, huh? This is super not legal. Oh, well. What goes beyond? Nothing. I can't go beyond. It's not that far away, actually. Okay. You know, I'm feeling I should probably go serious mode for this. Everybody back to their normal outfits. It's time to agent. Oh, okay. Fancy. I see the Dark Shadow and a bunch of Goblimon. Wait a minute, have we been here? We've been here. This is the other, yeah. Except now there's Goblimon everywhere. Why does it lead right there? Yeah, I wouldn't know why. That doesn't... What purpose does that serve? No reception on the ground? I totally got reception before, didn't I? Oh, that's what I'm checking. I mean, at the very least, I don't need a Goblimon. But, you know, there's plenty to fight. Fighting! Alright, it's the second swap. Ark, I need you to not be in this fight right now because you are weak to these guys. However, Juoken. Oh, Agumon is allowed to participate. normally, but not... I just realized I was doing all those without the help of Agumon and Minervamon. That's what made it difficult. I'm used to having other people with me. Right, my party was cut down from 5 to 3. No wonder I was confused at the difficulty. You're so cool. Like, you're Digimon, but you'd absolutely be a character in, like, some other game. Like, that would be just a whole race of bird samurai men. I can see it. Though I suppose Leomon is also the same. That would just be a character you'd pick up in some other fantasy RPG. I mean, if they're weak to Leomon, then...
Mina!
Uppy's Rush! So at some point, if I get strong enough, I can just one-shot them by running into them. Which is really funny. Like, I could imagine just sprinting through hordes of enemies and just crushing them underfoot. Oh, I guess that explains why there's also the, what's it called? The in-between theater here. Because it's not just the boss fight area, there's stuff going on here. Oh, well, that was... Oh, right, you're here. You haven't even been getting a turn yet. Oh, he's moving. I'm here fighting Goblumon, and he's like, what if I ran away? And I was like, who are you? Oh, he's going up there. That area was also closed, wasn't it? I have 3 vaccines right now. Me having 3 datas now is not as crazy. That said, wrong button. That said, I should also probably have another virus on the team. Arc, I can swap you out for... Who's a virus that I want to bring around? I need to work on these guys as well, because they can't evolve to, what is it, Garurumon Black or Greymon Blue, but they're max level, so I have to fiddle with their levels too. I could bring Hiroshi as a free type. Can have Stingmon on my team. Also, because I kind of just want Stingmon. Yeah, because there are like no other virus types. Well, there's Shinku. But there are like no other virus types that I really want to bring along. I don't really... That's a lie. I was going to say I don't have an affinity for virus types. I don't have really an affinity for virus type champions. There aren't too many of them that I'm like, yeah, absolutely. No, Deltamon is pretty cool. Convert. Get to Goblumon. Goblumon obtained. I don't need more, but they are in the way. We were gonna end up running into enough anyway. There was no need for me to zigzag. No need to serpentine. Or Leotine? Leomon's a lion. Huge door blocks the way forward. Maybe Digimon's power could open it? Which power? I mean, if I just swing at it, will it work? No. No good, I can't seem to open it. Stingmon tried. You are mega level. That's just a totally different animation from Strike Roll. But I think you used that move against Greymon Blue as well, didn't you? Inori, we're actively chasing trouble. I don't know what you're worried about.